In a town known for its charm and history, something new is rising. Scott joins Steve Simons, owner of Veritas Contracting, to walk through the transformation where heritage, craftsmanship, and modern living come together in the heart of Purcellville, Virginia.
Feels good to be back in historic Purcellville again.
It is wonderful. It's, you know, we moved here and we had our office here originally when we were Middleburg Real Estate and Atoka Properties.
That's right.
And I remember that was Lucky China.
That's right.
And then we had Molly's Cut and Crew, yep. Which now that's our Corcoran McInerney office. And the rest of the main floor, the clothing closet took over, which is all Tree of Life. So we're completely renovated. I'm excited to see this project. I know you did everything downstairs, but tell me a little bit about the project upstairs.
Yeah, so we're going to go inside. We're going to see the renovations on these apartments. Significant upgrades from what they were, you know, over the years. One of my first offices was upstairs in this building. I rented from you guys back in the day.
They had a kitchen in it back then?
They did, yeah, because they were apartments before they were offices.
That's right.
And so we've completely taken everything out of these spaces, reconfigured them, and made them really comfortable for modern living.
Well, let's take a look. This looks exciting.
Absolutely. Everything's new.
Fancy pantsy entrance system.
So this was all stripped out, and there's a metal channel on the stud walls that pad out the fire-rated wall system.
So did you have to have fire-rated wall from the hallway or from apartment to apartment?
Both.
So that was like it was just a gut job.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look. What do we got?
All right, let's go into 201 here. Really bright and airy space in here. This is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. And everything in here is brand new.
You feel like you're in Arlington or DC.
Yeah, it has that feel, doesn't it?
But in Purcellville, which
well,
is crazy.
and really in historic Purcellville, you know. Purcellville was a town that was settled back in the 18th century.
Yeah, you think about it, where can you rent in Purcellville you can walk to town?
This is a unique product here in Purcellville. There really is nothing else comparable to it.
No, and there's a few of these in Middleburg, but not many either.
That's right.
Well,
you have to go to Leesburg to have something this fun.
This is true. All right. So this is a 2-bedroom.
2-bedroom, 1 bath.
1 bath unit. All right.
Yep.
And what about, let's see, all the bathrooms? So this is the bathroom with common space.
So these also all got in-unit washer and dryers, which they didn't have before. So it's all really
standalone units.
Self-contained, yep.
And they all have their own HVAC systems?
Have their own HVAC systems. They have their own hot water heaters.
So you use traditional systems in here? Like the other building, you put all those
mini splits.
Mini split ceilings.
This is all conventional here.
Because it was more cost effective, or you had
we had the space to work.
You had the space to work with.
Yeah. Really fancy doorbell systems.
Oh, that's cool. So you can see who's there.
You see who's there, and you can let them in.
What does a system like that cost? Because I have all those Airbnbs in Middleburg.
It's about 10.
10 grand.
Yeah.
Ouch.
But you know, with today's modern living, you've got. Well, it really is just a doorbell system, right?
But can I hook up my phone to it?
You can do it's Bluetooth enabled.
So I can see what's going on.
Yeah, and then it also the tenants will get key fobs that will let them into the building. But for this purpose, you know, with all the modern conveniences like Uber Eats or you know Amazon, any of the delivery services that are out there, they can come to the outside of the building. You can see who's out there.
I'm just thinking security.
This is where you see them before you let them in.
That's great.
This one is also a 2-bedroom, but a two bath unit. So this has its own ensuite bath in here. We did walnut finishes on all the cabinetry.
No, I like it. It's all the mid-century modern is beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's funny. I thought brass was in, and chrome is
timeless, right?
Yeah, sure.
For any application, and in a rental market, you know, we were not trying to be too trendy. We want these things to sort of stand the test of time here.
And chrome's the way to go.
Chrome's the way to go.
So this one probably has the smallest kitchen.
It does. This is a galley-style kitchen in here.
But I mean, what do you have? 2 to 3 people in here tops?
Yeah, it's right. This is really set up for 2.
It's gonna be really interesting to see who the clientele are. Are they students? Are they short-term rental, long-term rentals? I don't know.
Sure. I'd imagine it's probably young professionals would be my guess. But so we have the other bath. This has a nice skylight in it, so you get some natural light.
I can't remember skylights in every apartment in there.
No, I think there's only in 2 of them.
So you're living lean here. It's almost city-like, city-ish in that sense, right?
Very much so. You know, this is sort of a
live light,
kind of a small town environment. But access to 21st Street and all the great restaurants we have here in Purcellville, everything is walkable in this community, which is super nice.
No, it's really good.
You can walk to the grocery stores from here. You can walk to
ice
Starbucks.
Stores, everything.
Yeah, ice cream is right around the corner. Great burger shop.
So tell me a little about these. These were doors. Tell me about what we had. I think there was a balcony out here.
So originally these were windows.
Yep.
And then at some point in the house, the building's history, they had put in these doors and they had balconies on the outside. The balconies were long gone. There once was a porch on the front of the house, which is also long gone. But we had these openings that were already cut into the masonry. So we took those doors out and we put these fixed windows in here that are all tempered glass, just to really give a great amount of light coming through these spaces.
It was a great
the whole building got all.
I always wish it'd be fun to have a balcony back out there, but from a safety perspective,
yeah,
the cost makes no sense.
Sure, it doesn't. And that balcony had to be supported by the sidewalk below, and the town just doesn't let you do those kind of things anymore.
Yeah. Okay. This is a small one bedroom.
Yeah, this is a one bedroom, one bath. These are nice because they also have doors to the outside. There's a couple of balconies on the back side of this portion of the building. Yeah. So they do have outside access.
Yeah, I don't think you can get a one bedroom, one bath in Purcellville for under $2,000. As soon as you get into that one bedroom space, and two bedrooms aren't that much more, but they're hard to find.
Right, very comfortable space, for a single or a couple here.
All right, I like this. Nice big U kitchen. You're gonna put a little bar stool.
Yeah, this gives you a little place to have your morning coffee in here. Again, same finishes throughout these units, so they're all consistent. Lots of storage space, cabinetry-wise in here. Pull downs, French door, refrigerators. Comes with all of the modern upgrades you'd expect. Again, the skylight in this space, which adds some natural light to this kitchen area.
All right, floors, LVP?
LVP floors in here, easy to keep clean.
Did you use fiberglass tubs or porcelain?
Nope, we put in steel porcelain tubs.
So why'd you do that in today's day and age? Just durability?
Durability, yeah.
Tell me sort of start to finish what the project consisted of.
Sure, so the client approached us with the desire to really take a fresh look at these apartments. He wanted an upgraded space to serve the market here in Purcellville. He wanted a unique product. So we went through a design process with our in-house design team. Really reimagined how these spaces could be used, and then brought these up to a standard that is commensurate with modern living. We picked out finishes and design features in these buildings that allowed for new, fresh, young perspective on what these apartments could be. Yeah, any old structure is kind of like an onion, and you're peeling off layers of that onion.
Of headache.
So
bad craftsman for years.
When you get an onion, you've got that brown sort of wrapper on the outside, and you take that off because that's not edible, right?
Yeah.
So that's where you start with these old buildings. And then you get down sort of to the bones of the building and the structure, and then you have to make a determination. What do I have to do to bring that building up to be safe and habitable? And we repair those things as we go through it. And
was it insulated and all that at the time, or?
There was insulation in these walls, but very minimal, right?
So did you foam that back in, or just put thicker insulation back?
So all these buildings got a new insulation package. It's a combination of both spray foam, fiberglass insulation, and blown-in insulation.
Because these things, there was a breeze in here.
Well, of course, the old windows in this building too didn't lend themselves to sealing very well anymore. They were past their usable lifetime. So we put all new Marvin windows in this building as well. Great window package. All of the interior walls are also insulated in here, so we really quieted the space down.
It is quite quiet.
And we insulated the floors in here as well, so transference of noise from the residential space down to the commercial space or vice versa is minimized. Smoke detectors because that's required. We put in self-closing doors into the hallways. All the doors are fire rated. We followed all of the codes that were required for that stuff.
Well, it's really turned out amazing. I can't wait to see how they rent out. So if you're looking for a place, 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, there's 4 of them here in Purcellville, all listed by Corcoran McInerney. So feel free to give us a call. And I mean, gosh, you think about it, you got Catoctin Creek Distilling Company, you've got Purcellville Diner, which is a dive, but a great place.
Great place for lunch and breakfast.
For lunch and breakfast,
absolutely.
Right? And you've got this beautiful street.
Yeah, 21st Street is the business district here in Middleburg, or excuse me, in Purcellville.
Purcellville, yeah.
So, everything that you need is right downtown here, which is lovely.
Got a hardware store.
So as we walk down 21st Street here, right across the street from you, you've got 2 great restaurants. You've got the Be a Kitchen.
Oh, that's great.
And of course, the American Legion.
I could probably that still exists.
And they've redone the whole inside of it, and apparently the food's great there.
It used to be like a bar inside.
It still is.
Sit out the
but
back.
they have trivia night, once a week, and local people love it.
We got a beautiful company, Corcoran McInerney here.
Of course.
Great remodel by
Veritas
Contracting.
That's right. Right in the heart of the downtown district.
Some amazing restaurants. You're walking distance to the W&OD Trail, so you can hop on a bike and go all the way to DC.
That's right.
if you're adventuresome.
That's right.
But you can definitely go to Leesburg, because I think it's like a 9 or 7 mile run or bike ride.
That's right.
So that's huge. And then you've got Magnolia's, which is a great restaurant as well.
Absolutely. You've got the old train depot down there that can be used for function space if you need to rent space for a party.
And they have all these thrift stores, which I'm kind of
Yeah, there's a couple antique stores here on 21st Street. There's a bakery down the other end of the block.
They put a bakery in.
Rose's Bakery down there.
I haven't been there.
Yeah, it's been there for a long time. Nichols Hardware Store, of course. This is a storied.
That is, my gosh. And they put this hardware cafe. Have you been there yet?
I have not ever had the pleasure of eating at the Hardware Cafe.
We probably should try it.
That's right.
Should support them.
There's even an arcade down here at the end of the block.
No.
Yes, there's a bunch of pinball machines.
Are you serious?
Yeah, old school games.
All the buildings are still here.
Yeah, it still retains its historical flavor.
Any other restaurants here? Just Magnolia's?
Magnolia's down the block there, yes. There's a cabinet shop here, Old Dominion Cabinetry.
That gray house, the gray condo in the middle?
Yes.
That was my first rental. I was married in 1995, and we sold our house, and I had no place to live. That was my first rental in 1998. I paid $800 for a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath condo with a basement.
I'm not sure you could do that today.
And you know who owned it? My team lead. I was working at Kuhn Sterling Ford, and my technician lead owned the place.
Oh, there you go.
And I was thinking, $800 for a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath condo.
That seemed like a lot of money back then, didn't it?
It did. I'll be honest with you. I was 28. I'm sorry, 30. What was I? No, I was 28, 29. Yeah. Purcellville's come a long way.
It has. And again, it retains its character, the small town feel here.
So 25 years. He ran a handyman company. He had worked for multiple high-end construction remodeling companies in DC, and then he opened Veritas Contracting. And it was probably the most brilliant opportunity you had. You and Fred did that. And Steve, you fixed everything, almost every project we've ever had, residentially, commercial, your hands are in. And we grew our businesses together, which is kind of cool.
It's been a great relationship, both personally and professionally.
It is, and it's like, but I kind of think that's what you get in small towns.
That's right. It's a relationship.
It is, and you don't have enough people to run through numbers and not do good service and do good work. You have to have integrity. You have to do the work right, and then those reputations spread and grow. And look how successful you are now. I think it's a blast.
Well, and I think our businesses have always been so complementary of each other. You being in the real estate business and me being in the construction business, there's a lot of synergy between you being able to bring a house to market and then have a reliable source to be able to make improvements or repairs to people's homes.
I don't think I could sell half the homes if I didn't have you go through them.
Yeah, you've got great clients. We have great clients.
You need to have someone who does the project.
That's right.
But
well, thanks for your time today. Appreciate it, buddy.
Next one.
Yes.